Hey guys, so today I'm making this video to talk about my suicide attempt. I want to make this video for multiple reasons. First of all, I want to make this video to people who are suicidal, tell you guys that suicide isn't the answer, and if you need help, I'll put a whole bunch of like suicide hotlines and counseling and stuff in the description so you can talk to someone. And I will also be open to anyone who wants to talk. Just inbox me and I'll leave my links and stuff in the description as well, so if anyone needs to talk, they can talk to me. I'll always be here for everyone. And I know it's really lonely. I know your brain is clouded with things that like you want to get rid of and all these negative thoughts. I know how it feels, and it's shit. It honestly is shit. But you can get help for it. There are people who are willing to help you. So to start off the video, I'm going to be talking about what I'm diagnosed with. I'm diagnosed with depression and anxiety. I've been diagnosed since it's coming this March because I went to the hospital for my first time, my first hospitalization, and yeah, but basically I've been suffering from anxiety my entire life. Ever since a little girl, I remember being extremely anxious around people and always worrying about stuff, and just really that whole like thing. I remember being really paranoid, and I used to think that all like were out to get me, and I would never leave my house unless my sister left her house, because then I would follow her because I didn't want anyone to murder her or kidnap her. I was extremely paranoid of it, and it really just set me off. And my mom thought I was like overreacting, and everyone thought I was overreacting, but it kind of what like made me anxious was like I heard about stories that like people were abducted and stuff near my area, and that really like set me off. My anxiety went from like a pretty like standard to like extremely high, and it's been that high ever since that. And I was around like 9 years old too, and yeah. And also I've been suffering from depression, I guess. It kind of started when I was in grade 6. That's when it really kind of came into me, and it kind of really affected me then. Yeah, but it got really bad when I was in grade 8. That's when I started to like self-harm, and that's when it got really addictive, and I'm still struggling with it today, but I'm getting better slowly. I've been clean for a few weeks, which I think is pretty good for me because I used to do it every single day, and I'm happy that I'm slowly getting better. It's a long process to get better with that stuff, and I'll make a whole different video about it. I just don't really talk about the thing about me is I like make a video and I like talk about something whole different, so I'm gonna stay on one topic. I'll make videos about it another day. So that day just I'm really trying not to cry or get sappy. It's just really like it really just like affected me and emotionally, and it was really like a sad time back in those days. I was really in a dark place. But basically what happened was that day I was feeling extremely down, more down than I've ever felt in a while. I always felt really down, but this was like a whole different genre of sadness. It was like I couldn't lift it no matter what, and getting out of bed was a huge struggle for me. My aunt had to like freaking like get me out of bed and like grab me out of bed because I wouldn't get out, couldn't have the energy to get out. But once I got out, I just wanted to die. I couldn't stand it. I was so exhausted from living that it just really like set me off, that I just couldn't handle it, and I thought, what's the point of this anymore? I don't understand why I have to live like this. It's just exhausting. Living is just pointless. And the whole day I was having those thoughts, and I texted my best friend, and she was having a bad day herself, and I was texting her, and I didn't think she really cared that much, so I just kind of tried to like bottle it up inside me, and yeah, and then I had a fight with this other person who was kind of treating me like crap, and that really set me off too. And then and it really bothered me, and during the day I just was wanting to cry all day. I just been wanting to like just fall asleep because I was exhausted. I had no energy. I couldn't concentrate. I was just done with it. I didn't find any point in doing my schoolwork anymore and trying in school. I just didn't want to live anymore. I just was done with everything. And so the whole day I was just moping around wanting to die. And after then when that day was over, I went home and I was on the bus, and then after I was thinking, like, the way I can end this suicide, like, that's a really good answer. Like, I've always thought about trying to kill myself and stuff, but like, I can actually do it today if I really wanted to, because no one was really inside my house except for my grandma, but she was doing her hair, and I was like, this is the perfect time. And it just kind of clicked in my head, and I was like, I want to die today. Like, it made me happy. I actually felt happy when I was thinking about that. So then I went to my house, and then after I talked to my grandma for a little bit. She was asking me how my day was, and I was like, oh, it's good. I'm acting really happy, but I wasn't. And she told me about her day, and I was like, yeah, it's good. And I was smiling and being really happy. And when she went upstairs to go dye her hair, I went to the medication cabinet. And the thing about it, the medication cabinet, is that it was unlocked, and I was kind of like, this is a sign that I should do it, and I want to die. Because it's weird that it was unlocked. My parents always lock it like that. And it was unlocked, so I was like, wow, I can actually do this. So I grabbed a whole bunch of pills for it. I'm not going to say which kind of pills they were because I don't want to give anyone ideas, and because it's really kind of personal. And so I took a whole bunch of pills and I just swallowed them. And a lot of them were 4 different kinds of pills. I only took about 70. And after I passed out in my bed because I was exhausted, and then after I texted my friend. I was like, I think I'm dying, because I really thought I was dying because my body was just in so much pain from like overdosing that like I felt like I was going to die. After I told her I was going to die, and just thinking about that, that was the only reason why I'm still around, because I texted her, and then she texted my dad. And my dad called an ambulance, and the ambulance came, and I barricaded myself in my room, by the way. So like my dresser and stuff, everything was just piled against the wall, against the door I mean, and I just was lying down like sleeping because I was exhausted, and I was like half dying too. So they brought me, and they asked me a whole bunch of questions. This is still kind of blurry, this part, but I couldn't answer them because I was like I was just like in no consciousness. I was like, yeah, okay, stuff like that, and I just like couldn't answer questions, and so they tried to get me to walk out, and I couldn't walk at all. I kept falling down, so they had to carry me outside to like the stretcher. And then after that, they brought me to the hospital, and they were pretty worried because I overdosed on a lot of pills. And after they put IVs in me and stuff, and they were talking to me, and it was actually when I was in the emergency room, I kept ripping out my IVs because they were making me throw up, and I didn't want to throw up. I wanted to like die. I was like really angry too. I was like, fuck this. I kept ripping it out, and then they threatened to restrain me, so I was like, I'm okay, like I won't rip it out anymore. But I did that like about 3 times before they like threatened me, and I didn't want to go in restraints because that's not really my style of thing. I didn't want to go in them, so that was that. And I refused to talk to any doctors for a while. I almost had to go to the ICU, but luckily I didn't have to go because it wasn't that serious as they thought it was. They thought that I was like really thought I was gonna like die, so they may have had to move me to the ICU because my vital signs were really fucked up as well, and I was throwing up like my fucking lungs and shit. I was like really like out of it, and I was really angry too, and I was really out in a huge daze basically because like the pill made me like get all fucked up and shit. And after I was like sleeping basically the entire time, and my dad came, and I was too scared to talk to him because like I thought he was gonna be mad at me for doing it. So I was pretending to sleep. After I was like, are you mad at me? He's like, no, I'm not mad at you. I just want you to get help. And that kind of really comforted me because I thought everyone was going to be screaming at me. I thought that like everyone was going to be really mad at me and hate me and stuff. But they weren't. They didn't hate me. They kind of understood where I was coming from and stuff. And that really kind of helped a lot. And then after I got moved to children's psych, pediatric ward after all of this, and I refused to talk to doctors for like a few days. I refused my medication. I refused to sleep, eat, and a whole bunch of stuff. I was really angry because I didn't die, and I was just really mad. I didn't talk to doctors for like 3 days, and after I decided to talk to them because I thought that I could get out maybe if I talked to them, and they wouldn't let me out. That I was going to go to this longer term mental facility because I really need help, and I was there for 2 months. Like, I was kind of angry for a while, and I kind of just accepted it because I had no other choice to accept it and like try to like get better and stuff. So when I was in Parkwood, that's what it's called, Parkwood, I made a whole bunch of friends, and I met some really amazing people who shared the same stories as me or similar stories as me, and it was really amazing meeting people who like and you can really connect with and share a bond with. I'm still really close to like a lot of those people till this day. Anyone who's suffering, you can always, I know I said this before the video, but I'm also going to say it again. You can also message me in the description with a whole bunch of hotline links, and you will get through this. I promise you. Just don't give up. Just keep fighting every day. It's a huge challenge. I still struggle, but over time things will get better. I promise you. So that was basically my suicide story, and it was kind of rushed, I'm sorry, and it was kind of like all over the place, I'm sorry too, and I just wanted to spread awareness. This is like my second video I've ever made, and so I'm kind of awkward and stuff, I'm sorry. I'll probably get better at it, hopefully, and yeah, bye.